What's up, motherfuckers?
Fucking dicks.
Yeah, we get to fucking swear now.
You are listening to Inebrination on the Crow's Nest Podcast Network.
Yes.
Home of the Crow's Nest Podcast.
ECN.
East Coast Nation.
Yes.
Pillaging
Podcast, damn it.
The
flagship.
The wonderful Ladies of Darkness.
Ladies of Darkness.
No ledge.
Put on waivers.
Put on waivers and blackout.
Black the fuck out.
Black the fuck out.
Black the fuck out.
I haven't listened to that one yet.
No.
Me either.
So.
And
Say it's good.
We're in Grobyville, man.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Grobyville?
Somewhere over there, there's the actual coordinates of it.
Is it? Oh,
yeah,
man.
It's like 40 degrees north something.
That's just too much fucking math.
How do people find us?
On the Googlies. On the
You gotta go on the Googly.
You got to go on the Googlies. We're on Spotify. Stitcherfy. We're on
Googlify.
Instagram.
Grindr.
Grindr.
Fitz is on Grindr.
Yeah, Fitz is on Grindr.
He's not here.
You know.
If he's not here, he's on fucking Grindr.
Yeah, if he's not here, he's on Grindr.
What I know from last week's episode, when you're not here, you get fucking made fun of.
What do you know? Fucking when I'm not here, you guys don't do anything but fucking drag me through the fucking mud.
You were a little harsh to me last week. Holy shit, man. You were drinking a lot.
Harsh. I'm concerned about you.
About what? I don't eat as much as you think I do, you dick.
Did you really put mayonnaise on your pulled pork?
No, I didn't. No mayonnaise.
No cheese on your ribs?
No.
Man, you disappoint me.
I didn't put any of that.
Come on, man.
My pulled pork, I got my Carolina sauce I make myself, and I eat it down, man.
I don't know. We're thinking you're using cheese.
The fuck? Just because I fucking like bacon doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking die next week, right? Like, actually, the wife doesn't make bacon for me anymore. She makes me turkey bacon.
No, that's fake. The black stripe is painted on.
Dude, she makes me turkey bacon from Butterball.
Yeah, that's the black stripe.
It's cheap.
You're a little butterball.
I know, pretty much.
It's turkey that's painted to look like bacon.
Yeah, but she's like, I want you to live a little bit longer. I go, but I don't.
Put it this
way. Leave me alone.
Put it this way, my Chesapeake Bay Retriever wouldn't eat that.
I tell you.
Because he's seen real bacon and he's tasted it, and I tried to give him the turkey bacon because, it was like 2 for $5 at Weiss. So I was like, oh, buy this for the dog. The dog went, that ain't real bacon. I ain't eating it.
Tom, my fucking dog's from the Bahamas, right?
Yeah,
He came all the way from the Bahamas. He was found in a fucking dumpster looking for food. I gave him one of those. He looked at me and basically gave me the fuck you look.
Exactly.
He walked away.
Yeah, if homeless dogs ain't eating turkey bacon, why the fuck are humans eating it?
But that's what I'm giving.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then this guy over here thinks I'm going to die of a heart attack. You're scared for me, I guess, huh?
I'm just saying, we were all blaming the fucking Raiders, thinking the Raiders are going to give you a cardiac arrest.
They weren't. Hey, actually, I was good last year. The first year you met me, I was a little bit on edge. They said I was like you, like the year before.
Right. Yeah. So
I was like, I don't mind like being like Chuck.
So
right.
what do we got on this show, man?
What the fuck do we have?
I took a trip up to...
Yeah, we got Splatterhead to...
Central New York.
Central New York.
They don't like it when you call it upstate.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck them. We're in New Jersey. It's upstate
New York.
Right, fucking Orange County. Orange County's upstate to me.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about their vernacular. We're in New Jersey. We call shit different.
And, I had a trip up there. Fucking went to see an interesting trip because... I told fucking the guy from Crazy Williez Brewery, I'm like, hey, I'm going to be up there. Fucking, I rented an Airbnb, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to be in that town on Saturday for a beer festival. I was like, I can't stay. I can't be at the beer festival because fucking Slamdrew is coming, so I can't extend my trip.
That's what I said, man. It's fucking Slamdrew, man.
So,
and you fucking called me a problem.
So it gets better. I get to the fucking Airbnb. It's at the fucking beer festival property.
Right outside your front door.
I'm walking around. There's a big sign, fucking Erie Canal Beer Festival. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And the guy calls me that owns the place. He's like, yeah, we're having a beer festival. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Don't you feel like shit now?
You see, what you should have did was Charlie should have got on the phone and said, fucking Slamdrew, you're driving 3 more fucking hours north.
Right. Exactly.
We're not going to be there, but we're here, so you just keep fucking driving until you get here.
Right, and pick up Tom on the way.
Yes.
And Potts.
Yeah, I'll be at Tom's. You can just pick us both up. We can go. because I mean, we'd still be drinking beer.
Fucking Laura would be thrilled.
Oh, no. She put her head down and be like, what the fuck
what
are you doing?
What the fuck is Tom and Potts doing here? I'm like, beer festival. We're not all fitting in this fucking cabin.
Oh, we'll fit somehow.
So
I'll sleep outside.
So anyway, I went up there and I hung out and I went to a brewery and I got an interview from that today. And what are we drinking?
What the fuck are we drinking? You tell me. You brought it, Chuck. You brought it. You tell us.
We're drinking the Rhubarry, which is a fucking strawberry rhubarb saison
from who?
From Crazy Williez Brewery, and
strawberry. It's
fucking strawberry and rhubarb, and it's 8.3%.
Did you boys try it?
I go over to this place in Lafayette, the Millside Cafe, and I always get their strawberry rhubarb pies.
And it tastes like that.
This tastes fucking just like one of them. It's got booze in it. So
the rhubarb is from his fucking garden.
Nice, gotta love that shit, man.
And he's gonna tell you about it in the interview. He's never tasted it.
All right.
He never tasted this fucking beer.
Okay.
I said
the stories you told me, and all the fucking people told him to fuck off because he didn't drink his beer because it's that good. This is the second one that I've had from him, and I can tell you, I will tell him to fuck off because his beer's fucking good.
Right?
Yes.
And it doesn't taste like it's fucking 8.3% either.
No, not at all.
That's fucking not in the slightest.
It's chuckable.
Yes.
It's definitely chuckable.
Yeah. But you got to be careful how much you chuck it because it's 8.3%.
This is one of those yard beers that Satan himself made.
Yeah.
You know, by the time you're cutting the lawn, you're falling down, the lawnmower's running over your foot.
Yeah. Yeah. You better have one of those lawnmowers that shut off when you let go of it.
So I'll give you an image of this place. If you're driving through fucking farm country and you're rolling up hills and shit, and you're like this. My fucking GPS has to be wrong. That's where it is. Rolling fucking hills. You can camp there.
Nice.
He's like, when I told him we were coming, he's like, fuck, pitch tent here. He's like, we have fucking people rent the spot for RVs and everything else, so just pitch a tent here. So anytime we go up, we can pitch a tent right at fucking Crazy Williez.
Where else can you go to a brewery and they tell you, pitch a tent, stay all night and drink?
Yeah.
Budweiser ain't doing that shit.
No.
You know?
And the brewery itself's about the size of this fucking apartment.
Nice.
That's perfect, though.
It's got like 5 tables, a little bar.
Yeah.
And the regulars are in there. The regulars are great. He's in the back like fucking tending to brewing shit. And these guys are like, fuck it, I ain't waiting for him. They walk behind the bar, pouring their own fucking beers. Come back, sit down. He's like...
They write it on their tab.
He's like, you got another one? He's like, yeah. Where'd you get it? He's like, fucking tap. He's like, well, I already poured you one. It's right here waiting for you. He's like, I didn't know that was mine. He's like, well, the fucking tap ain't yours either. And he greets everybody when you walk in the door with, oh, let me give you the spiel. Hello, my name's Mark. Give me a minute, and then I'll offend you. And he goes running off doing his fucking thing.
Okay.
Never offended me, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is like we fucking feel at home if we went there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's how we're treated at home.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, help yourself or whatever.
So I got an interview with him. We'll plug that in.
Sweet.
And then we got some guests in the studio today.
I think we do. These two knuckleheads over here.
Oakland Raider breaking
Jersey,
news. New Jersey Black Hole Fan Club news.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What do we got?
We got Fitz.
Is this the text?
I'm about ready to tell Paul to go fuck himself, whiny fucking twat.
So wait. How many beers do you think Fitz is in right now?
He's down in tequila. He's drinking beer.
He's not drinking beer. He's drinking tequila.
He's on that fucking Esperone fucking tequila he likes.
Fitz only drinks beer before.
I'm not even worried.
Somebody hit the button. It was on pause. I don't know what we missed.
It was going.
Well, I hope we didn't miss Fitz's tweet, because Fitz's tweet has to do with the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
And our New Jersey chapter of the Black Hole Fan Club. And here you go.
And another member of the New Jersey chapter of the Black Hole Fan Club.
This is kind of directed to him. It's I'm about ready to tell Paul to go fuck himself, whiny fucking twat. So, that's our beloved Fitz, and I guess that would be his rant for the day.
Yeah, that's Fitz's dark, dingy corner.
Dark, dingy corner, and
he's gonna go tell Paul to go fuck himself.
he don't sugarcoat it.
And I'm like, we get Paul on the fan club blitz, and we're like, he's our resident senior citizen, and Fitz always points out to me he's a fucking year older than I am. Looks like a fucking senior citizen and acts like a fucking senior citizen.
Dude, I don't know what Paul's logic is.
Listen, on this show, we'll call you out by fucking name.
Yeah, oh yeah, we will.
Yeah, this show, there's no hope.
Yeah, Paul, you're being a fucking moron.
Yeah, you're just stop it.
Love you, man. See you at the fucking games at the cottage.
Yeah.
You know, eat your fucking pie, rave about it. What does he eat?
He eats that fucking flower blossom fucking apple thing.
That apple thing, yeah.
And I'm like, you crave that?
Yeah.
Like seriously? I want a fucking pitcher of beer and I want some wings.
Fucking eat that.
Exactly.
Suck that thing down.
Yeah.
And sit there, be fucking happy, watch the game.
Yeah.
But you're an idiot.
We're talking about the Irish Cottage, Route 23 North, Franklin.
Great food.
Home of the New Jersey chapter of the Black Hole.
Home of the New Jersey chapter of the Black Hole.
Great food.
Fan club.
Great food.
Great food.
Great people.
Paul drinks Budweiser and eats some sort of fucking apple blossom shit. Nobody knows what he does.
Right.
So, we know he has 3 laptops, but...
Yeah.
Just for draft day.
Just for draft day, he pulls out 3 fucking laptops. What can't you get on the fucking one?
Yeah, the NFL draft is on 3 of them, but the rest of the year it's Pornhub.
Yes.
So,
He don't listen to this show, so
he don't listen.
He don't even know what he says.
Fuck you if you do listen.
Yeah,
that too.
Shut
We're
up.
just
Paul.
busting your fucking balls, man.
Puke some more on a bridge.
Apparently you have thin fucking skin, though, so.
Yeah. I mean, look at last week. Chuck said I'm gonna die, have a fucking heart attack. Fucking you fat fuck. Basically, no
I
no
didn't
other
say that.
No, you can read behind it.
And let me tell you,
I was in rare form the week.
Potts was seriously fucking depressed.
I was in rare fucking form.
So I didn't know that.
Oh, rare form.
I didn't know.
I'll tell you
just bad fucking timing, man.
I knew it. That's why I kept texting.
Hey, you're making it
we
sound.
love you, buddy. We love you, buddy.
You're making it.
I'm still here.
You're making it sound worse than it was, man.
Yes.
I used my soothing.
I know.
Radio
it was actually
voice.
the radio voice. Well, it was the drunk radio voice because you guys.
And I just said I wasn't drunk.
No, I mean it was your. Well, no, not your drunk voice.
No. I used this voice, and I said,
Charles, you ever see him drunk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This fucking guy. He weighs all of 80 pounds.
This kid had to pick me up off the ground 5 times the other night.
Doesn't he weigh a lot? No, seriously. Decent amount, right?
Especially when it's dead weight.
Yeah, this motherfucker fell in Baltimore over the freaking things, and I had to grab him. It felt like I was picking up fucking 8 tons of fucking...
Yeah, it's dead weight, man.
Dude, it was like insane. I thought I hurt him because I grabbed him so hard. He didn't even feel a fucking thing. He was just like, oh, thanks.
I fell right onto those Ravens fans.
Dude, that was awesome. You crushed the one dude's head. It was great.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Did it on purpose.
I wish it was the guy behind
Charlie,
me.
your mom had to look at disgust on her face and said, "Okay,
yeah."
we're leaving."
And she's yelling at him, and I try to like help him out. I was like, he tripped over the cup holder. Look at the design
listen,
here.
Fuck you, Potts.
Fuck you, Potts. That's what I got.
You see, the fucking problem is like, it's always somebody fucking handing me some random fucking booze.
Okay.
No. I watched you closely. It was a lot of tequila in the parking lot.
No. I was standing there. He had this random booze.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody was taking maybe about an inch in a plastic cup.
Right.
He held his out and shook it, and they filled it up to the top. And he had no idea what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
He was just like, it's like 100 proof. Next thing you know, he downs the whole fucking cup.
Yeah, and then I'm fucked up. And so the other night I'm hanging out with him. We're fine. We're just drinking beers. And then all of a sudden fucking Laura and Aubrey open up a beer, and they're like, this is disgusting. This is fucking worst IPA ever. And I look at it, and I'm like, that's my fucking mead.
Oh, shit!
Like that's not a beer at all.
That's a shot
And,
towards you.
and Aubrey's like, it's not. This is gross. I'm like, that's the same mead you were drinking 2 nights ago, telling me how good it was.
I thought the mead was fucking good.
They thought, well, yeah, but if you think you're opening a beer and you taste that, it's like, what the fuck kind of crap is this? And so
Vince didn't know we were recording. We told him like repeatedly we're recording.
So we ended up drinking the mead, and then then we drank another fucking mead, and then the next thing you know, I'm just fucking hammering. I can't stand up straight, and it was fun. We had a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get on the mic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's far away. He's like 8 feet. He's like fucking 1.5 miles away.
Hey man, we're getting Splatterhead Junior.
We're getting a little Splatterhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking U.S. Navy personnel.
And anyway, fuck him for all the shit that I fucking had to deal with when you were fucking growing up. You can pick your fucking drunk father up a few times on a Thursday
That's
night.
the rule.
Yeah.
You do your whole life, and then when you're old, they have to change your fucking diaper.
That's right. Or pick your fucking drunk ass dad up. Pick your drunk ass dad up off the fucking ground. Make sure he doesn't hit his head on the rock, and get him back up to the fucking cabin. That's
You just got to make sure Dad doesn't get yelled at by Mom.
Dad, take me here, take me there. Fucking, comes home fucking covered in mud with some bullshit fucking story. Fucking. Next thing I know, it turns into, we fucking drove a car onto a trail and then fucking crashed it up onto a tree, and we had the fucking.
No. You know what you say? You say we fought off a bear. He was just fucking.
Just tell me that shit, because you're fucking nonsense. When you walk in the door at fucking 11 o'clock, I don't even ask you anything, and you just start spewing some story at me. I'm like, I don't know, man. Sounds a little fucking odd.
Sounds hokey to me, man.
I didn't ask you shit. You could have just came in and said, I'm going to bed. But cool.
Yeah, when you already have that story pitched, man.
Yeah. He's working this whole fucking thing out in his head the whole way home.
Yeah, you're fucked, brother.
Your mom wasn't even there.
Yeah, if your mom
I could have covered for you.
You in the neck.
Don't worry, she don't listen to this. You can say anything.
You're lying.
That was a touchy story, by the way.
Yeah, it was a touchy story.
Lying. You would have got stabbed with the broken fucking beer bottle in the neck later on. So.
Am I going to be the first one to say this? What the fuck happened to the Mojo fucking moonshine?
Oh shit.
Yeah, get closer to the mic. Explain what happened to the Mojo moonshine.
You got to explain
it
to Mojo.
So it tasted really fucking good, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you dick.
But so I tried to pack it up in my sea bag, and I have this cloth bag that I keep everything in, and I stuffed it in my boot thinking it'd be sitting there pretty solid. But as soon as I picked my bag up, I just smelt something, and it smelled like really strong fucking alcohol. And I touched the top of my bag, and it's just soaking wet. And there's a glass bottle of moonshine.
As soon as he gets into the Jeep, he's like, I think the moonshine broke. And I was like, smells like a fucking distillery in here.
He's protecting our country, and he can't pack luggage, folks.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the fucking military.
We're fucked.
Welcome to the military.
Maybe
I served with guys. I served with guys that couldn't fucking figure out how to fucking lace their boots up correctly the entire fucking time. They're like, this guy's gonna be your buddy, protecting you in the fucking trenches. I'm like, this guy's a fucking moron.
He's aircrew. He doesn't have to do anything.
Introduce yourself. Who was that? Who was that?
Whoa!
That was Slamdrew, man.
That was Slamdrew.
Yeah, Slamdrew used to be in the Navy too.
Yeah.
I fixed the shit he fucking flew on. I know his shit. All right.
Yeah. But you know what? He can save you if you fall over the side of a cruise ship or something.
Or crash your airplane, whatever.
Crash your airplane in the sea.
Yeah, you want him to save you.
Yeah, he's the guy you want plucking you out of the fucking dangerous ocean, man.
If you fell in the ocean, that's your fault.
Yeah. But if you fall in the ocean, he's the guy you want coming for you.
That's a lot of water, too.
He is the guy you want coming for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
These guys are doing sign language on the podcast.
Hey man.
You can say.
You can talk out loud. You don't need to
I'll take
whisper
another
shit.
beer.
You'll take another beer.
Nobody knows sign language in this room anyway.
And they can't see it. I get yelled at
The
for that all
whole
the time.
room's a studio.
That's one of my college classes. I gotta practice.
Oh, okay. All right.
Slamdrew needs another White Claw.
Yeah. Slamdrew's
Wait,
drinking
Slamdrew.
White
Yeah,
Claws.
we're gonna get Slamdrew on to tell us
Yes.
what he's drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
if I had more vodka, he'd be drinking more vodka. But
Yeah.
Little Splatterhead had some of the rhubarb. What did you think?
Oh, it was fucking
Oh,
delicious.
he drank it all.
Oh, yeah.
Before we could
Yeah,
tell.
he sucks them down pretty quick.
Yeah.
He had some of the rhubarb last night, too.
Well, he is younger than all of us, too.
He is, yeah.
I mean, it's strong as fuck, and it goes down easy, so, I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fucking guy said on Caddyshack. You never ask a neighbor man how many drinks he's had, because nobody's damn business anyway.
That's right.
Who's that? The
Fiddlesticks.
The priest.
Fiddlesticks.
Yeah. Oh, fiddlesticks. Right forth.
You're a priest, for God's sakes.
Yeah. I'm just a man.
I'm just a man. I love that part.
We get these stupid fucking looks from him.
Yeah.
So,
he lets it go too, so we go off on a fucking tangent. He's just like,
what the fuck?
and then he reels it back in, and then he fucking hammers us later for these fucking guys. They
the kid here, he didn't even fucking, give his disdain when his mother and sister insulted my mead.
Yeah, what
it's
did you
his
think
fucking
about it?
mead too.
Yeah, it's your mead too. What did you fucking think? That was fucking brutal.
I mean, yeah, sure. If they don't like it, they don't like it, though. But
Yeah, if they weren't gonna fucking drink it anyway. It's for us.
it's pretty fucking good anyways, though.
Yeah,
I had a
good
bottle.
stuff.
It was fucking good
so
shit.
we hear this shit.
There's one in the cooler for Andrew.
You have some sort of
It's got the green
run-in
cap
with,
on it.
Mel Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we need to hear that story, Mel
Yeah.
Gibson.
Yeah. Splatterhead Junior has a story.
So, me and my buddy Gallagher, we were looking to go catfishing now.
Gallagher's a Raiders fan too.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He is a Raiders
Nice.
fan, officially. We were looking to go catfishing out in the Colorado River, right? And we live in San Diego, so we have to drive through the whole fucking desert to get over there. And I lost my fucking fishing license. So I was like, fuck, what are we going to do?
I think he cut himself somewhere along the way too.
Yeah, well, I went to the Walmart to get a new fishing license. I had to go to the Arizona side because there was nothing in fucking El Centro. And I also bought this knife, too. I opened up the knife and I fucking dropped it.
I
and
met
stabbed
her
myself
in
the
El
leg.
Centro in the men's room of a bar.
So I was fucking bleeding and pissed off, and the fucking the fishing license wouldn't even print in Arizona. So we wound up just going back to the fucking California side, and we tried driving out in the middle of nowhere to go fish out in the middle of the desert. And we found a really good spot. We had to drive like about an hour down this dirt road, right? And we find this good spot next to the river. There's kind of like a secluded campground there and shit. Anyways, we're over there. We start setting up catfishing, and there's these boats rolling around. They look really nice and shit. And then one of the boats pulls up to the dock, and fucking Mel Gibson gets off of it. And he's like, "Oh, you guys catfish," and he's fucking drunk as shit. This guy's fucking hammered. Right?
Did he ask? Did
He
tell
didn't
you
talk
had some
about the
sweet
Jews.
tits? Did he tell you he had some sweet tits?
He didn't talk about the Jews or anything.
Or ask about sweet tits. But anyways, we're like, "Oh yeah, we're
That's the
catfish."
first thing I asked.
And all we had was like some fucking power bait, and we had some fucking. I think we had some like stupid fucking lure shit too. But you can't really catch catfish with any of that.
No, you
So-
need
No.
We need chicken liver, right?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
normally
chicken
use,
livers.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he said, "Oh yeah, no, I got some like old shrimp that we had last night. You guys can use for bait. We were catching a whole bunch of shit off of it." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, give me a ride to my campsite over there, and I'll hook you up with a bunch of shrimp."
So
So
Mel
Mel-
Gibson.
Jumps in the back of my fucking truck, right? And then I drive him over to this fucking campsite, and this shit's fucking decked out, right? He's got like his fucking nice ass truck over there, 2 fucking tents, some dude that was with him. Fucking, it was a fucking nice ass campsite, and he hooked us up with all the shrimp, and he's like, "Hey, do you guys have any fucking cigarettes?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, give me a couple of those cigarettes, and I'll give you the rest of this 30 rack I got over here." So I traded Mel Gibson a pack of fucking smokes for a 30 rack of beer.
Good dude, though.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
dude.
What was it?
What?
What beer?
Oh, it was Tecate. It wasn't anything fancy. It was
nice.
good.
That's
good
all right.
nice
Cardi's
beer.
good.
Sure.
I would have traded a pack of smoke.
I would have.
Yeah.
If it was like Miller Lite
It
or
was,
something, I
it was
would
a
have thrown
half
the
pack
shit
of smokes too. I think he was too drunk to tell, but anyways, he fucking shows
He was
us
happy.
over. Yeah, he was. Fuck it. He shows us over to his fishing spot he was at last night, and we went there and started fucking fishing over there. And he hung out with us for a little bit, and he's fucking split off somewhere.
You
walked
fished
out in
with
the
Mel
middle of the
Gibson.
desert. Yeah, fished with Mel Gibson for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
That's fucking.
Gave him a ride in the back of your truck.
You didn't
Yeah.
you didn't feed him any hamburgers.
No,
Nothing like that?
Nothing,
Okay.
nothing like that.
Yeah, okay.
It would have been
Cool.
fucking. Man, it would have been a fucking trip, man. Getting drunk with Mel Gibson, man.
I would have.
That motherfucker can drink.
Mel Gibson was already drunk.
Yeah, he was already fucking hammered.
He can drink from what I hear.
He was driving the boat too. So.
I would have had him all fucking reefered up and shit. Here, eat these cookies, man. He would have been eating that cheeseburger, rolling around in the fucking.
Let's see what's under the bar.
The surf. Oh, Jesus.
Dog Star Cannabis Mood. I don't know. What is that again? It looks.
It's shatter. It's pot crack.
Pot crack.
Yeah. We already had an education on pot crack last time.
I don't know. Valley Girl.
Yeah, that's Valley Girl.
That's just some.
That's some good reading.
Good bud.
Yeah, he saves that for special occasions.
Can I just complain that I've had a medical card in Virginia for about 6
What is this?
months now,
That's a
and
grinder.
They still
This is a grinder.
Single store. Get on it.
They just opened a new medical.
This is the shake
one.
from the
Yeah,
scrapes off of the table.
Yeah, that's
Virginia needs to get on their shit. All right, come on.
This is a bottle of triple sec.
Yeah.
The
That's going to sit down here for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
The places that are opening up medical marijuana dispensaries are just waiting until good old Murph says, "Yeah, you can have regular dispensaries."
That's the Grobyville bong.
Grobyville bong.
$200 for my card, and I still can't go anywhere and buy anything.
And we got
That's
some
a
rolling papers and some airborne.
Just in case Tom's around little ones.
In case he's getting on a plane.
I probably eat 5 of them a week. I throw them in a thing of water. They're good for vitamins, man.
All right.
Yeah,
All right,
they're better than taking like supplements. You just throw one of them in your water.
You ever go fishing with Mel Gibson?
No.
Nah.
Like I said, if I went fishing with Mel Gibson,
there'd be some serious stories out of that. Mel Gibson would be talking about that shit.
Mel Gibson
hey guys,
the NBC fucking talking about that shit on Good Morning America.
See, at least I would have been out there like fucking fishing, fucking.
Hey.
Then I would at some point I would have had to say, "Hey, what do you think about the juice?"
Yeah.
Just fucking spill it all out on me, you psycho.
That would have been me. I would have looked at him and been like, my staunchly Catholic mom thinks the Jews are a cult. What do you think about that?
Hey, guys, folks out in Inebriation Nation land, you guys thought throwing bullets in the fire and freaking tripping up Big Sur was an episode. If Tom went fucking camping with fucking Mel Gibson, man, that fucking would have took over.
Yeah, but Splatterhead Junior did go fishing.
He did.
And now, Slamdrew, introduce yourself.
Oh, what's up? I'm Slamdrew. I just wanted to say, what if Mel Gibson just dropped some like woke shit about Jews? Like he was just pro-Jews all of a sudden.
Right.
Like
right.
just
I love him.
After the.
You can sit right there. He's trying to get up, so you can.
I gotta get another beer.
He's trying to get another beer.
Just after all the controversy, he just changed his mind.
Right.
He just became the.
It would be like suddenly the Duck Dynasty guy was like, "I'm gay."
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's like fully going on.
I would watch that too.
A nice pegging episode.
Yeah.
And
that would be great on
and they had the wedding on there too with it. Oh man, we'd fucking be like beautiful. It'd be television.
Have you seen me in my golf shorts without the beard?
Yeah.
You know? Because those pictures exist.
They do.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah. Because those guys don't really look like that.
Didn't the one dude
It's just for TV.
To bring it back to the Raiders, didn't the one dude know fucking Stabler? Played with Stabler.
He actually
in Alabama.
No, Stabler wasn't his backup.
He was the backup.
Fucking no. He was a starting quarterback, and who was his fucking backup?
Amos?
No. Fucking what's his face? From the Steelers. Bradshaw was his backup.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he was drafted.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm not doing that."
He wanted to make kill ducks and make.
He's like, he's like, "I'm not doing that." He's like, "It was great for college, but I'm not going to run around from 300-pound men trying to tackle me. Fucking fuck that."
They didn't get paid.
And they didn't get paid much back then either.
Bradshaw makes all his money. I saw a commercial of him the other day fucking selling a hot tub or some shit.
Well.
So all right,
Phil,
let's get.
I'm just saying. Those guys had Those guys had other jobs when the season was over.
Yeah,
These
well, in
guys
the
don't
off
have to.
season they were fucking going back to work.
Yeah, they're guys drove buses and shit.
Foo fucking, he
drove
came
a
back
bus.
as a longshoreman and
Yeah,
shit.
and then he drove buses.
And
too.
he owns a logistics company now.
Yeah,
So
he's a good dude though.
now, Slamdrew, I know you're drinking, something else now. What'd you show up here with, man? What did you show up in the inebriation fucking sanctified inebriation fucking household church
Everyone's
with?
gonna hear the crack.
What did you come here with?
The best alcoholic drink ever, mango flavored White Claw.
Oh, you fucking homo.
There ain't no law on the claw.
Ain't no laws here.
And listen, we have. Look, we've already told you we would watch Duck Dynasty gay porn. We have nothing against. When I say,
I don't know if it's that far.
Yeah, this is around there.
when I say you're a homo, I have nothing against gay people.
No,
Do your
but
thing, man.
We're
Do your
saying
thing.
it to like
I'm drinking White Claw. I don't have any.
I'm saying it to a straight guy. I think he's a straight guy. I don't know. I never asked him.
We'll say it. We'll say it for this podcast.
But we'll say it for the show. But yeah, you do your thing, man. You love who you want to love.
If you want to follow
Sorry.
me on Instagram, it's at White Claw Cajun.
And Grinder.
I haven't had a grinder yet.
All right.
No,
all right.
grinder. He's
I'm
not
not
on grinder.
that tech savvy,
Well, what are the
Right.
percentage in those things right there?
It's 5%. Like, it's the
Because
same.
you
as
can
fucking-
down
more than
fucking
the
30 of
PBR.
those in like fucking 30
He's drink-
minutes.
he's
It's
drinking
more
a
than
Bud-
the
he's-
PBR.
he's
Well,
drinking
that's
a
it,
Budweiser.
like-
You can do a White Claw a minute and get super fucked up.
I was drinking the PBR coffee today. That shit has more alcohol than their beer does.
Yep.
I need to get into that because
Well, there's one out there for you.
Also has hard seltzer.
They also have
I haven't
whiskey.
tried it yet. Have you tried it? Is it good? Like
I haven't seen it up here.
They also make whiskey, but it's
too,
not available out here yet.
I'm not. I stop at coffee. All right, I'm not gonna try PBR's whiskey. I have standards.
You have no fucking standards.
Come on.
That's when I was in fucking basic training in the army, and the drill sergeant we had like this little fucking thing after the obstacle course. He's like, "Who here has ethics?"
No.
Who here has ethics? I raised my hand. He goes, "Put your fucking hand down." He's like, "You got fucking commie killer tattooed on the back of your neck." I'm like,
I'm surprised that flew back. I guess back.
We can get neck tattoos
We
now.
can't. Well, we can get neck tattoos, but if I got commie killer tattooed on my neck right now, I feel like they would.
Oh, well, yeah, it's getting.
They would tell me to black it out or some shit. I don't know.
Why? That just means you hate Bernie.
nah, they didn't. No, they literally they busted my balls all the time. I had these tattoos right here, and the staff sergeant for our fucking company in basic training fucking told me I had to wash them off. I was like, they don't wash off. He's like, yeah, keep trying. 8 hours in a mop sink scrubbing my fucking hands, and he finally comes up. He's like, yeah, I guess it's not coming off. Wow, you can go back to your barracks now. You're a fucking dick.
It's a lot nicer now.
Made your skin all
Yeah,
fucking
no,
raw
they
and shit.
they were dicks back then.
Nowadays, they just give you 8 hours to sleep before they do that.
Now I got fucking slammed into the fucking lockers in a private room where no witnesses and all kinds of shit.
Fucking
It was
brutal
great.
back then, man.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
But it was fun, man. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Not.
Did you really have fun though?
Well, at the time, I fucking hated it.
But then you look back out.
I look back and goes, I was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I know. You're like, all right, that's fucking.
I'm not trying to put the military on blast here, but I will. The only
Support your troops.
Support troops,
You
man.
can get away with that stuff nowadays as long as no one above like E7 finds out about it. Yeah,
Right.
You could. Like,
Yeah.
Explain to the folks that when they listen to inebriation, they don't know have no fucking.
They don't know what
clue
it is.
E7.
What's an
at least
E
with the-
what?
At least with the Navy E7, that's when you try to get that rank. That's when you become fucking. Like,
You're the
Yeah.
boss of all the bottom feeders.
you're the boss.
Wow,
of the
there you
Yeah.
go. See,
There you go.
now, like everyone can relate because we're all probably bottom feeders anyway. All
I'm
right,
sure
we know
anyone
that
listen to
boss.
this show at least.
We
Yeah.
know that boss. fuckers.
Now he's insulting our show. He's insulting our audience.
I know.
Fuck.
There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
I
fuck
just
'em.
did. I said, everyone in his bottom feeder
Yeah.
that listens to this.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being a bottom feeder. All right?
Nah, man, we rise to the top.
It's a chill
man.
place, all right?
Hey,
We rise to the top.
somebody's got to build this shit.
Yeah, right?
Somebody's got to cook the burgers.
Tom just texted, I don't know.
Somebody's-
I don't know.
Somebody, he doesn't know.
I don't know.
Up to Fitz.
Oh, okay, to Fitz.
I was about to say. Like,
Tom hears that all the way
this
out
is
there.
premium content, I think.
Yeah, it is premium content.
Yeah, I just texted because he's like.
This is when people fucking look for podcasts. This is the shit they're looking for.
Yeah.
This is.
Because seriously, we just fucking talk about random fucking shit. We don't really care.
I know. I don't have a steak today.
You don't have a what?
A steak.
I thought you said steak. He did,
No.
but he didn't.
I have
bring
a steak at home. I didn't bring it.
He didn't bring his steak.
I was looking forward to a steak.
No, I've been doing like
There's
these.
a lot of
We could have turned around and gotten the steak.
I've
That
been
was
doing.
kind of a mistake.
I've been doing episodes on like segments on each show about different states'
And their
weird
laws.
liquor laws.
They're lost, man. Some of them are fucked up.
I did Louisiana.
Do you have one?
I did Utah. You know, he's from
Yes.
Virginia.
No,
He's
I got
talking about
one
New
for
Jersey.
fucking New Jersey. Like, what the fuck? Virginia. We're in the South.
You are in the South.
It's supposed to be the Bible Belt, I thought. Why can I buy a fucking Budweiser at Food Lion at a grocery store, but I come up to Stop and Shop in Franklin, New Jersey, and there ain't shit?
Well, first
You
of
gotta
all,
go to
there's
liquor
no
store.
Stop and Shop
He
in
went to
Franklin,
Stop
New
and Shop.
Jersey.
Stop and
Sparta.
Save.
Sparta.
Sparta. Fucking, yeah.
Wait, you gotta say it right. Sparta.
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 Yeah, no, it's retarded.
Yeah, I was telling old Charlie earlier.
Disclaimer: if you suffer from some form of mental or physical, we're not. When I say retarded, I'm talking about regular people who are morons.
He's bringing everybody.
So we should use the word that we use on the fan club blitz: regutarded. So you're regular
But you're tarded.
tarded.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, point is, like, the way I look at it, in Virginia, we have to buy hard liquor at a state-sponsored liquor store, but beer, wine,
Right.
everything else, pretty much, you can buy it like a grocery store.
Yeah.
The way it is here, there's less space on the shelves because it's all in one fucking building. Like in Virginia.
I loved it.
A liquor store in Virginia's got all the liquors in the world because we have all the space because we don't put beer in there either. Like,
I loved it, man. When I rolled into the Piggly Wiggly in Alabama, man, I just rolled in. I got a 30-pack out of the cooler, and it just
that's the way it should
went
be.
home.
You should be able to just buy liquor in a fucking Fast Mart.
As long as it's not Sunday or a holiday.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
In New Jersey, there's also a liquor store on every corner.
Right.
There is. We do.
Yeah,
have a
there
liquor
is.
store in
Yeah,
every
okay,
corner.
fair enough. That's a fair point.
Right.
But
You don't have to go very far.
You literally go 10 feet right over there.
that's a
Yeah, there's
fair
one
point,
right there.
fair point.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate centrist
pointing
view
again.
right there.
You're not lacking.
It's the liquor store everywhere.
Right.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
And you know, pretty soon, if you come back again, there's a bar being built around this place.
I'm
so.
fine. Yeah,
But we are
that too. That too
we
is
are
cool.
doing
Like,
we are gonna do because New Jersey has some weird fucking laws.
Yeah,
and
they
we're,
are.
and we're
There's
gonna
two things on
we're
every
gonna-
street in New Jersey.
Uh oh, Tom's
A liquor
yelling.
store
He doesn't
and a
know
pizza
any.
place.
He
A
doesn't,
liquor store and a
he has
pizza place.
no idea that no one can
Things that
hear him
should be
right
on there.
now
And a
except
bagel
for
shop.
us.
Well, no, Tom was saying that there's always a liquor store and a pizza place.
You can add a bagel shop to that.
And a bagel
That's
shop.
fine.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fine.
you can always kind of.
Well, and a vape store because you can't have enough of those.
Are you getting
apparently?
into that next?
Hey, those are bad for you now.
No.
Don't they
That's
say
just-
they say
hey.
honeycomb lung or something now?
That's just because weed's illegal.
Cigarettes are way safer.
That's just because weed's illegal. People are just getting that shit from
More fiberglass.
fake weed shit.
Right.
Got real. If you legalize weed, you wouldn't have to fucking worry about fake shit
Exactly.
causing lung cancer. You know, I don't give a fuck. Like, California doesn't have that shit.
That's
No.
true. That's true.
Yeah, there's no lung cancer in California.
Not lung cancer. I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fake weed. Like,
No, they don't have. They
you don't
have
have fake weed in
Spice and
California.
K2
They ain't
and
got
real
that
weed
shit.
in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fake weed is an East Coast thing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Strictly East Coast.
Yeah. We have a real fucking heroin, though.
Yes. We're real heroin out here.
Apparently everywhere. People are like doing. They got heroin coming out of their fucking every crack of fucking every New Jersey. Fucking, they're cooking fucking meth in the parking lots of fucking Walmarts and shit.
No, we don't have meth here.
By me down in freaking Mansfield, man. They
that's
busted
fucking.
a guy.
That's
Remember
bad Mansfield. That's fucking Pennsylvania.
No, it's still Dude,
that's a fucking Jersey. Nah, it's not.
Yeah. But dude, that was funny though.
You got.
He's the one and only vehicle in the parking lot, and he's cooking meth out of his fucking
Jersey is
thing.
like, you got one of those guys that get busted. 8 months later, you hear about another person that gets busted. So, like I told the story about the Girl Scout leader
And fucking Pat knows them all.
Yeah, Pat knows them all. Pat knows, where the van is.
You remember when the guy in fucking Jersey,
Patrick Disaster,
went to fucking Walmart and he wanted a birthday cake made for his son Adolf Hitler?
Oh yeah, they wouldn't make it.
They wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
they wouldn't make it. He wanted a swastika and a fucking happy birthday Adolf Hitler, and it was for his son who he named Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
And he had, but as soon as he crossed the water and went to Pennsylvania, they're like, yeah, cool, fuck it.
In New Jersey, they go, your papers, please.
Nah, Jersey, they're like, fucking, go to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, go to Pennsylvania. And where do you go? Allentown.
That's where the Nazis live.
Yeah,
go over there.
That's all you need.
Go to Allentown. They'll make it a cake.
I did a lot of work over in Allentown, believe me. There's a lot of Nazis over in Allentown.
Fuck off out of here.
Yeah.
This is still Jersey.
Yeah. Wait, what is it like that?
So on that point,
the 6th block of
it's still
Allentown?
Jersey, but not really.
Yeah, the 6th block of Allentown. Oh man,
everything in Allentown sucks.
Yeah. Yes.
That city's fucked up, man.
It says right there on that Tesco V sign, that picture, there is life in Allentown.
Yes.
Who knew?
Well, the funny thing is that whole fucking Billy Joel song,
"Living Here,"
is about Bethlehem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there weren't any fucking steel mills in Allentown.
Yeah, there's no steel mills.
The steel mills were all
in one. There's a Bethlehem steel mill. That's it.
In Bethlehem.
Yeah.
And
You got to say it like they do.
Bethlehem. And
Bethlehem.
The guy who owned.
But fucking.
Like centuries.
But living here in Bethlehem doesn't work.
No.
But the guy who owned.
And they're closing all the factories. Doesn't work.
But the guy who owned the Bethlehem steel mill.
Right.
He had a house. He had a mansion up in Allentown, and I actually did some work in that mansion for like the new owner. That freaking house was insane. Like you could walk around that house for like a day and not like go to any of the other fucking rooms. like I was just like, holy shit! They had like fucking dumb waiters through the whole fucking thing because you have like
Yeah.
Now you know why he was living there in Allentown.
That's right.
But he was up on the fucking hill, his house.
And closing all the factories down.
And he was closing the fucking factories down.
Sure.
Believe me.
Yeah.
Look at that. Spilling shit.
Fuck these people.
Yeah. But it is fun.
I say we take a fucking break.
Yeah.
Great cheesesteaks, though, before Allentown.
Yes.
You know what? No, let me go on my fucking rant of cheesesteaks again.
What? I'll take you for a t-shirt.
No, fuck that. I went to Philly. I walked fucking 10 miles.
Philly.
To get a fucking cheesesteak.
Don't get a Philly.
I went to both of them. Fucking.
Oh, they're fucking. They're fuck them.
Whatever
Pats
the fuck.
and Geno's.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck
and then
them.
I went to some other little fucking hole in the wall. And then I played a show down there. And we went and had a fucking cheesesteak. And every fucking cheesesteak I've ever had in Philly, I could get fucking right at the corner deli in fucking Jersey.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Chuck,
It's
Chuck.
cheap meat. It's cheap cheese. It's fucking cheap bread.
Chuck. Joe's Steak Shop, Phillipsburg, before the Free Bridge, before you go over in Allentown, right on Main Street.
I don't eat steak anymore.
I'm just saying, they're the real deal. People come from Philadelphia and say they're better than Pat's, Geno's, all those fucking guys out there.
Which one of them is a pedophile? Is it Pat or Gino?
I don't know.
One of them.
But they use all ribeye. They use ribeye. They cut it up and they use all.
I have no proof of that.
All
So,
I know is
I'm not liable for the shit that I say. I'm making it up.
All I know is Anthony Bourdain did the New Jersey frickin' episode where he toured around And he went to this place called Donkey's Place in Camden. And he said, no matter what anybody says, the best cheesesteak is right here. It's not in Philadelphia. Now, there's a Philadelphia newspaper that does the best cheesesteak thing every year. 5 years running, Donkey's Place in Camden won the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia, and it's in New Jersey.
And listen, any of you assholes are going to go, well, it's basically Philadelphia. No, it's not. Because that fucking weirdo accent suddenly ends when you cross the fucking bridge.
Exactly.
So
yeah, there's no more wooter.
Yeah.
But I mean, I grew up on these steak sandwiches ever since I was. I mean, it's like my parents grew up on that. My mom and my great uncle. I mean, they've been there for, I don't know, 80, 90 years.
That fucking cheesesteaks in California taste the same as the ones I have in Philly.
But I'm just saying, like, I will never go there and have Cheese Whiz on my fucking cheesesteak. I'm sorry.
Right.
Well, you can ask for other cheese.
But
when I'm in Philly, I get provolone. I don't get Whiz. I don't go Whiz Wit. I don't do that shit.
But with this one, I was like, just give me the cheesesteak with the hot sauce on it.
Yeah.
They have a hot sauce that they put on there. It's fucking phenomenal.
Up here, once
and they load it with jalapenos.
The Tasty Family Restaurant, a.k.a. Gyro Bob's. In Stanhope closed. Cheesesteak quality went down severely.
Gyro Bob's was awesome. It was my best freaking greasy spoon.
You would get this thing they called a cheesesteak royal, and it was on this round Italian bread. It had to weigh like 4 pounds. It was a cheesesteak, but it was all sliced ribeye, marinated. It was a cheesesteak topped with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. And this thing, it was like $13, $14, but it weighed 4 or 5 pounds.
Nice.
And it was cut in 4 pieces.
Yep.
You can eat 4 times out of this thing.
I'm actually tomorrow. I'm going to eat across the street from you at the Dock Forest.
I need a fucking break.
I need a break too.
All right. Damn it. We're back. We took a break. You guys didn't. It wasn't a break for you. It was a break for us.
Yes.
It was a nice break for us.
And I got some footage, man, from our trip.
Crazy Williez Brewery.
Crazy Williez.
What's
going on?
Fucking feed.
We got racket going on.
Yeah. Jiggle the wires, my friend.
Jiggle the fucking wires.
That
all right.
fucking wire.
Maybe that helps. I'll play the first clip now. Let's see if it works. Splatterhead on an adventure. I am at Crazy Williez Brewery, and I think it's, I don't know what town it is, but it's on a farm. You can camp here, and right now I'm drinking, I just had a Fleet, which is 8 4-ounce samples, and now I'm on a cucumber cream ale, because that was my favorite in the Fleet, and it's killer. So, more later. Uh-oh. Charlie fucked everything up. Splatterhead on an adventure. I am at Crazy Williez Brewery, and I think it's, I don't know what town it is, but it's on a farm. You can camp here, and right now I'm drinking, I just had a Fleet, which is 8 4-ounce samples, and now I'm on a cucumber cream ale, because that was my favorite in the Fleet, and it's killer. So, more later.
My buddy wants to come up.
Uh-oh. We keep losing it. Whenever Tom talks, we lose the,
You played it twice already.
I know.
And this is the first time I talked.
One of my buddies is trying to come through. You think I have some of your address?
He's what?
One of my buddies trying to come through too. You think I have some of your address?
46B, Main Street, Ogdensburg.
Oh, it's behind the Old Borough Pub.
The bar they're renovating between the boat place and the firehouse.
Cool. Thanks.
Definitely getting Titus on the fucking podcast.
Don't anybody ever fucking use that address unless you're a really hot brunette.
I don't think we're recording, are we?
Yeah, we're recording.
We're recording. Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, so don't use that address unless you're a hot blonde or a brunette.
Hot blonde, brunette.
So fuck you.
Big tits, short with a flat head, so so Tom can set his beer on her.
You know, fucking, she could be short, fucking brunette, nice tits, nice ass, but does shit.
Dude,
Let me tell you something, man.
No, but with a flat head so you can set your beer on her when she's blowing you.
You're going to like this kid, fucking Matt Titus, that comes over.
Okay.
He's funny as fuck.
Okay.
Hey, you told me about
We'll get him on the show.
All right.
I don't know why I'm getting all this crackling fucking noises.
No, I don't know why either.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can't fix it, so maybe I'll turn some of these knobs.
Yeah, he was trying to.
Oh, there we go. He got it.
Turn some knobs down.
Yeah.
No, I'm still crackling, but all right. So here's my here's my interview
Everyone be quiet.
with Willie. I'll turn our mics down, and we'll just play the interview with Willie. I'm still at Crazy Williez Brewery with Splat Junior here, and we're what are you drinking?
Fucking cucumber cream ale.
Hi, how are you?
Cucumber cream ale, and it's really good, man. And I am drinking Willie's Rhueberry, a strawberry rhubarb saison, and it is also really good at 8.3%. So Splat Junior's gonna drive.
How is that?
It's really good, man. It's really good. The strawberry rhubarb is good, and the cucumber is actually really good too. Those are my two favorites. My two favorites are the cucumber and the Willie's rhubarb. Yeah, they're not. It's not overpowering either. So, but yeah, I am gonna grab I'm actually gonna grab a growler of the cucumber cream ale for the show, and when we record, I think tomorrow at some point, we'll get everybody's review of the cucumber cream ale, but. What they've got on the menu is Spoonie's Pilsner, the Farmer's Tan Cream Ale, Cucumber Cream Ale, not just an Otter Ale, which is a juicy, hazy summer ale, Willie's Rhueberry, an Utter Delight Milk Stout, which is a killer stout, 6%, a Blueberry Licious, which is just a blueberry saison at 8.7%, and then a Double Vision cider, which is 5.5, and it's also really good and crisp cider. So we're gonna leave here with some swag that I'm gonna purchase, a growler, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity to talk to Mark, who is the brewer at Crazy Williez, and he couldn't tell you what any of his beers taste like because he doesn't drink, which is pretty cool. So we'll ask him about that. All right, so I'm still at Crazy Williez, and I'm here with Mark. Mark, where are we in New York?
We're technically in Litchfield, New York, where the people think Orange is the New Black is filmed, but there is no women's prison on.
There's no Litchfield prison here.
I've looked for it and it doesn't exist.
All right.
But most people think of us as alien because that's our mailing address, but you're physically in Litchfield, New York.
All right. We're in Litchfield, New York, and place is great. Small.
Yep. Quaint, cozy. Those are the kind of words we like to use.
Yeah. And you're part owner.
Give you the whole spiel. Hi, my name is Mark. I'm one of the owners. I'm the brewer, and I don't drink beer.
Mark does not drink beer. He just makes it.
Yep.
Cooks, ferments, and does all the magic.
All the above, from
Except-
concept to creation.
Except
for tasting it.
Except for tasting.
Because I gave up beer more years ago than I want to admit. I figured it out the other day for somebody. It's probably been about 25 years since I sat down and enjoyed a beer.
Well,
If there's nothing else, I'll drink some, but that's not what I sit down to do.
right.
So don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't drink. I mean, I make my own apple pie moonshine, I drink hard ciders, I drink vodkas. It's just beer.
You don't drink beer.
Nope.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I make a good beer.
You make a good beer, man. and that's really something to be. I don't know, something to be said for that.
Because I don't drink beer and I can't tell you what things taste like. Every time I'm at different shows and things like that, I'm always asking the other brewers what they think of my beer.
Right.
Because I figure if they get paid to do this for a living, they might know how I can make mine better. If I'm not making it good, if I'm making it with off flavors or anything like that, I want somebody to tell me that.
Right.
So I listen to the customers that are here and I give them, they can taste anything they want to taste. And then when I'm out and about, I want the brewers to do the same thing for me. Because, it's not a tight-knit group, but there's no real competition between craft brewers.
Right, and they're not going to be sycophants either. They're not,
They're not going to bash me just because, the worst I've had is one of the brewers, I gave him my beers to try. He tried the first one. He looked at me and said, "You don't drink beer?" And I said, "Nope." He said, "I don't like you." He drank the second one, said, "You sure you don't drink beer?" I said, "Nope." He said, "I really don't like you." Third one, same thing. "I really, really don't like you." And then when we were leaving that show, they all load their stuff into what I call creeper vans, the big no windows on the sides, and they throw everything in there. Well, I drive around a little smart car. So when I drive up to the backside of the tent, put all my stuff in the smart car and drive away, he says, "I really effing don't like you."
Right, yeah, yeah. Wow. So how long you guys been here? How long you been?
The brewery opened in October of 2017. My brother-in-law originally had two different partners then. They had a falling out the beginning of February of 2018. Closed for the month of March 2019 or 2018, and then my wife and I bought into it, so we became the other two partners and reopened April 1st. So almost 2 years.
Wow.
With a month out of the middle. When they first opened, they weren't doing any brewing here. It was they had one made by a contract brewer up in Watertown. But the thing about that is neither of the business partners worked with him on the recipes. So it was just, in my opinion, they bought the beer and slapped their name on it.
Right.
So starting in March and April, when I started coming on board, the only thing they didn't have at the time was a unit tank. They had ordered a fermenter, they had ordered a bright tank, and I did my research real fast and said, I don't want two pieces of equipment to do the job of one. I can have more than 2 or 3 unit tanks, and I can roll them around, cold crash them in the cooler better than I can have one fermentation tank and one bright tank to finish.
Right.
This way I can turn the beer faster if I need to. So we started brewing, I think I looked at my logs the other day, middle of June 2018 was the first batch that I brewed. And it was the strawberry rhubarb saison.
Which I just finished, and it's a killer beer, man.
Last year when I did it, I didn't roast it. I actually froze the strawberry and the rhubarb just to break the cells up and get a lot of that more fresh taste. I'm the kind of guy, the rhubarb comes from my own garden out back. So I'm the guy that goes out back, breaks off a stalk of rhubarb and starts chewing on it because I like that tart in the back of my jaw.
Right.
Too many people told me it was too tart. So this year I roasted the strawberries and the rhubarb to give it more of that strawberry pie flavor.
All right. Well, it came out killer.
Thank you.
And
it's at 8.3%.
It is 8.3%, which, for a refreshing strawberry rhubarb beer, you don't necessarily think it's going to be hitting you at 8.3.
Nope.
So I got the Fleet when I came in, which is a sampling of all the beers that you have right now.
Yep.
And
all of ours plus one. The double vision cider is not ours.
Right.
That's
Okay. The cider is from Crit's Farm. I'm not. I like an IPA now and then. I'm not a hophead, and your beers, they're not, overbearingly hop-forward beers. They're all like pretty crisp and
not
refreshing beers,
non-filtered beers either. They're pretty clear too.
Yeah. So. Nah. Very good stuff, man. So. Yeah, what do you got going on? You got a festival coming up tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'll be at Erie Canal Chocolate Beer and Wine Festival, I think is how they call the name of it. We try to go around to all the different festivals just to get our name out there so people can try our beer and then have them come up here. I'll be working with a local cider. I got to drop off my barrels tomorrow to get 100 gallons of fresh cider because in the fall I make an apple Hefeweizen.
Nice.
I had to cut one of them last year because it got a little scorched. But when all the stuff that fell to the bottom when it clarified it looked like porridge. But the top of it was crystal clear. So I adapt on the fly when I want to fix things, and I turn it into a graph, which is half beer and half fresh cider. It came out at 9.3%.
Wow.
The one that I didn't have to cut came out at 9.7%. And I brew with fresh apple cider when I make that. No water involved at all. So it's 50 gallons of
Oh,
cider.
wow. So nice.
So it's straight sugar coming in there. So that's why it's boosting that alcohol.
Right. So you're just getting your sugar not only from the cider but from the grains as well, and that's pretty cool.
So
I dig
had
it.
a lot of the other brewers, when I ask them about that, they look at me and tell me I'm nuts. They're like, it's going to burn every time. I'm like, well, one of the two batches did that, the second one didn't. It's a heck of a lot more cleaning because when you get hot apple cider all over the place, it's
Right.
not like water where it's splashing and you just mop it down the sink. You're walking around, your feet are sticking to the floor and making some weird noises.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Thank you so much for the time, and thanks for the great beers.
My pleasure. I'm glad
And
you enjoyed.
I'm gonna buy some swag and pay my bill, and I'm gonna take probably some of the cucumber cream ale back for the other hosts of the show to try too.
Hopefully they'll like it as well.
You know what?
He's like, they don't.
We have different. We have different palates. We all agree on
Some things,
and then there, other things. One guy's really into sours, and
you just missed. We had one that just kicked yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. Yeah, yesterday. That was supposed to be just a standard American ale, but the back door to the brewery blew open. It was 20 below zero. So it cold crashed within 2 days of the fermentation starting. I'm told that when people make normal sours, they use lactosylic acid or something like that. That's an enzyme that they're cloying the whole way through. When people tried this one, they said it was like a bag of Sour Patch Kids in their mouth for 1 second, and then it was gone. So it was like really punch a sour, and then it was done. So
would have loved to have tried it, but I missed it.
Maybe I'll go back and see what's still left in the keg if I can, suck a little off of it.
Man, if you can, I'll give it a taste. But anyway, thank you so much.
My
And
pleasure.
hey, we'll be back up because I've already talked to Chris from the Beer Fest over there, and if he does it again next year.
He plans to do it every year from what I'm told.
If he does it again next year, we are going to bring the show and set up there, and might camp here for one night. And then
Not a problem.
and then hang out down there and get a few local guys on the show.
I can tell you, I believe they have 20 vendors this year. They had 22 slated, and 2 of them had to back out last
Right.
year.
Now, I heard that, but they're it's cool. I get there and I'm like walking around before I even meet him, and I look and I see the sign. I'm like, I'm actually on the property of the. So I text the guys on the show. I'm like, that beer fest I can't go to?
I'm staying there.
I'm staying on the property. So next year we're going to make it happen. But my wife's a rock hound, so she comes up to, look for those fake diamonds.
Yep, Herkimer Diamond Mines.
And,
actually, there's 3. There's more than just the one.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
3 or 4 mines up here, so if she wants to, we can help her find different.
Today we were at the, because Chris told us, he's like, just go to the light, make a right here in St. Johnsonville. He's like, you go up a couple miles and there it is.
Yep.
And it was actually a much nicer mine than the one we went to in Herkimer.
The one in Herkimer is getting too commercialized and mined out.
Yeah. So this was nice. She enjoyed it. So I know she's going to want to come back up here even before the Beer Fest next
There you
year.
go.
So we'll come back up. We'll definitely come here. Is going to be on the list. And the guys from the show want to come up too.
Not a problem.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, testes. Testes, 1, 2.
Your white claw on it?
testes.
Oh yeah.
Testes. What's everybody drinking?
John Deere IPA.
We're drinking John Beer.
John Beer.
John Beer by Shabeen.
By Shabeen.
They're the ones that made the potato chip beer.
Yeah.
They're from Connecticut.
Yeah, I think so.
Connecticut.
Somewhere up there. Yeah.
I got a lot of friends in Connecticut. It's not all yachting.
No.
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 My friends don't yacht. they'll fuck you up.
This definitely tastes like an IPA.
No yachting.
I got my nose broken in Connecticut. Charlie was there.
I was.
Charlie experiences all of the great dad.
Nose broken in IPA in
Connecticut, man, in the agnostic front pit. I was like, we're going.
Of
I'm
course,
like,
you're in an
we're
agnostic front pit.
Day before he goes to fucking boot camp, I'm like, we're going in the pit. I'm like, I was younger than you, my first agnostic front show, so let's go in here and get fucking rowdy. And we did. Next thing you know, I'm fucking gushing like a fucking geyser, fucking bleeding. I go, Pete's like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know. Got my nose broken. He's like, was it intentional? He's like, because I'll fucking shut this shit down right now. I'm like, I have no idea. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like,
Good question.
Going in the pit was intentional.
going in the pit was intentional.
Yes.
Getting my nose broken
But
was not.
yeah, when you know, you go in the
There you
pit
go.
intentionally.
Right.
What happens to you is
Exactly.
99%
Yeah, exactly.
unintentional.
Right.
You know, nobody wants to hurt anybody. There's a few jerk offs, but usually they're weeded out real early.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they don't know how to handle their own.
Yeah, usually they get.
Yeah, this was a fucking FSU show. Fucking yeah, that shit gets weeded out real
Sounds
quick.
like
Yeah,
White
you
Claw.
know, any kind of jerk off usually gets weeded out real early at these shows.
Yeah.
Slamdrew here. I just, because all this talk about agnostic front. First agnostic front show I went to, I got kicked out of. I was during the.
Don't you get
TV
kicked out of pretty much every show?
He does.
You got
I
kicked
do.
out of a fucking agnostic
About half the
front show?
shows we go
What
to
the
in
fuck?
San Diego, this guy gets fucking kicked out of.
I was the whole age of 19, 18, 19. I'll say 19 just to be safe.
It's probably fucking 10 years after my first agnostic
Oh yeah,
front
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front here.
I think mine was like 1980 something. I don't fucking know.
But
I won't tell you what mine was.
Yeah.
this was in Frederick, Maryland at the 611 Club.
Yeah, 611
Yeah,
Club,
I-
Frederick.
Some big.
They're good
big-
friends in Frederick, man.
Oh yeah, no, Frederick's dope. I fucking love
Frederick's
Frederick.
great, man.
I got some big motherfucker lifted me up to the rafters, and I slipped off a little bit. Got my hands on the crown molding around the somehow they had crown molding on the rafters. I don't know, on the corners. I don't fucking get it. But hung on to those. They broke, and I'm sitting in the pit with like pieces of the rafters in my hands, and some big motherfucker just grabs me by the back of my neck like I'm a
Sack of
fucking
potatoes?
Yeah, like a sack of potatoes. Like not even a 5-year-old, just a sack of potatoes. He just throws me out, and I'm like, oh well, fuck. All right, well.
Did he throw you through a door?
No, I wish. No, he just took me outside. Like he was being civil about it. But I sat outside with 3 other like drunk guys, and I was just like, all right, well, I guess this is my first agnostic front show, and here I am. And I think it was when they did CBGB's. They re-record. They did the set they played at CBGB's like a long time ago or something.
Right, like their first CB show set or something. Yeah.
The first time I seen Agnostic Front was like
It was at CBGB's.
1983
Yeah.
at CBGB's.
Yeah.
Right? On a Sunday afternoon matinee when they used to have the
Yeah,
hardcore
matinee.
Oh yeah.
It was like $6, and you seen all kinds of bands: Agnostic Front, Leeway, Warzone.
Got a picture of your mother on
You know,
Facebook at
it's-
this hardcore
I mean,
matinee. Yeah.
You know, I mean, you seen every Carnivore. I mean, in these hardcore, I was hanging out there one day. Mental Abuse played. I was hanging out with Mental Abuse.
By the way, this is the worst beer review ever.
Me and Sid Sludge, lead singer, went to HR's house at a Bad Brains and smoked up.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You know, so you know, they were good days, man. They were the salad days, I guess.
The salad days,
I guess
yeah.
that's what they were called.
That's
man.
what they're called. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I got some salad day stories.
Yes.
Man. Bots, sorry, man. You missed out.
What the fuck, man?
You were, just a couple years behind.
I know.
You were listening.
83, I wasn't.
You were listening.
I mean, you got a great fucking punk club down the road from your house. You don't even go.
It never goes.
Yeah.
He's like, I like Korn's first record.
Yeah.
No, I hated Korn, man. I hated Korn. I still hate Korn.
Yay, Five Finger
I'm
Death
still-
Punch.
I never even seen them. I don't know.
Potsy's a Pantera dude.
I like Pantera. I'm still a Black Sabbath guy. Slayer. I love Slayer. Seen them a whole bunch of times. Love them.
Well, if you don't love Slayer, you can go fuck yourself.
Exactly. That's what I say to everybody. If you don't fucking love Slayer, you can go fuck yourself. Actually,
nothing wrong with liking Pantera too.
And Tom's wearing a shirt.
I like their '80s record, man.
My bucket list was seeing
the hair and
Power
everything.
Metal is the best Pantera record.
I don't know about that guy with his Nazi shit. Because I was just drinking white wine.
My bucket list
that
was...
makes it okay.
You know what? Guys, like my bucket list was seeing Motorhead. I never got to see Motorhead, and I went to a Slipknot show because I like Slipknot, but Motorhead was on the bill. Slayer was on the bill too, so it was like a win-win.
Charlie probably saw Motorhead before you did.
And well, I just never had a chance to see Motorhead, and I was like, "Fuck Motorhead," and it was. Great. I could have probably left after I saw Motorhead and Slayer, and I would have been fine. But I paid all the money. I was with somebody, and I just stayed. This isn't
saying much, but I've seen Motorhead more times than I've been to church.
That's good. I've never been to church.
But
unfortunately, as a Polish Catholic boy, I can't say anything.
I never been to church. I never will.
I was forced for 16 years every Sunday going to church.
but to add to that, I've seen Motorhead more times than I've seen any other fucking band. I've seen them in small venues. I've seen them in big venues. I've seen them at fucking arenas.
It was great.
And the cool thing about Motorhead is that those shows weren't even consecutive. You could see them at arena one year and the next year at a small venue, and then an arena again the following year, and it was always the same show. We're Motorhead and we play rock and roll.
Yes, I've seen Motorhead everywhere from Washington D.C. to Boston.
I've seen them on
and out to Pittsburgh.
I've seen them on both coasts.
Yeah.
The Gatos were supposed to open for Motorhead at the China Club in Seattle.
Oh, man.
And that was the fucking the tour where some knucklehead fucking threw a sharpened coin at Lemmy.
Oh. Okay,
and they had to cancel their fucking tour. I'm like, I was gonna open for fucking Motorhead, and some dickhead fucking ruins it.
Fucking ruining it. Well, we need to find that.
And we were supposed to open for Wasp that year too.
There was always that one motherfucker that has,
which isn't the same as Motorhead.
Now, who in their right mind would book you guys to open for fucking Wasp?
Exactly.
I've seen Wasp, and I seen Wasp at Lemoore. And Metallica opened for Wasp on a Ride the Lightning tour for 3 fucking shows.
Right.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've seen Wasp at Meadowlands Arena. Fucking Anthrax and shit like to open for them. Who in their right mind is booking the Gatos to fucking open for fucking
some
Wasp?
Jackass in Everett, Washington.
That never heard any of either band.
Probably.
Tom, weren't you the one that was telling me that you saw fucking Metallica at Showplace in Dover?
Yes.
But I'll say this.
Showplace in Dover, that's the strip club in Dover.
Yes. Kirk Hammett's first show. It was a punk and metal club then.
Yeah.
I'll say this, man.
Strip club
I'll say this. Fucking in Seattle at that time,
good shit.
Wasp would have regretted going on after us.
Sure.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, back in the day, the Showplace was a strip club by day, punk metal club at night.
Yep.
All of the up and coming punk and metal bands played there. Dead Kennedys, fucking Black Flag, Slayer, Tendencies, fucking everybody. Metallica, you name it. All of these bands fucking played there. And the shows were like $5.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get back on track, man.
Okay.
Hey, we are about music and beer.
Slamdrew wants to say something.
I just have one thing to say.
Fucking get it in there.
My story, about Frederick and getting kicked out of the Austin Front Show.
Oh yeah.
My buddy, before we left, I asked him. I was like, "Hey, give me an agnostic."
The more he
French
drinks, the more that Southern accent comes out. It's great.
Through it.
Hell yeah.
I was just gonna say.
My dad's from West Virginia. What can I say?
West Virginia fought for the Union.
I know, yeah.
It's not the South.
Unfortunately, I will say this. I don't give a fuck. Unfortunately, my family fought for the Confederacy. But unfortunately,
my family was from Alabama. They fought for the Union.
My family
They
was from
moved up
Krakow,
to-
Poland.
they moved up to
and we don't
Illa-
give a fuck about these people.
there you go. My mom's from the Ukraine, so you know it's the same. Yeah,
We went. Me and Charlie. This one.
They were
I'm
over the
going to
fucking
let
boat.
you get back to your
Oh
story.
no, it's all good. It's all good.
Me and Charlie and the family went up to central New York. We call it upstate because it's fucking north of Albany. It's fucking upstate.
Albany's
Yeah.
upstate. Below
Right.
Albany's upstate.
Right.
If it's north of High Point, it's up.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
So we went up there and we get into this little town and we counted more Confederate flags than we do in this fucking city. And are you fucking people fucking morons? If you would have flown that fucking flag during the war, you'd have been
killed.
fucking killed.
You would have been shot.
You'd have been hung and fucking dragged through the fucking street.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. I'm from the. Unfortunately, I'm
Probably would
from
have
the
been drawn and
capital
quartered.
Confederacy. I'm from the capital Confederacy, and I saw more Confederate flags in Pennsylvania on the trip up here than I ever saw on the
Right.
95 going north from Richmond. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yep,
like, it
you will.
doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Fucking idiots. This is America. You lost the fucking war. And if you live in the fucking North, stop flying that fucking flag.
Born and
You
raised
lost-
in the North.
You lost the goddamn war.
Especially if you're fucking
Your ancestors.
Born and raised in the North.
Your
if you're
ancestors-
born and raised in the North and you're flying a Confederate flag, you're seriously confused.
You're a fucking moron.
I'm like you, Tom. I have no ancestors that were fought in any of that.
Yeah.
It's like flying a fucking North Korean flag right now.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking sense.
Yeah. You're flying the flag of the fucking enemy.
Yeah.
It's not an American flag. You can twist it every fucking way you want. It's an enemy flag of the Union.
Is it okay if they?
I saw one asshole up there in fucking New York State that had both flags fucking flying next to each other. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You might as well put the fucking North Vietnamese fucking flag up there. I mean,
he's on the undecided vote.
the only difference is at least fucking with the North Vietnamese flag we lost. But you're fucking flying. We beat these fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's my thoughts, man.
Yeah, you're fucking losers.
Didn't we do a show about that? went
You
to
couldn't
the-
even
went to
fucking lose the goddamn war fucking with fucking. You had to surrender. You fucking cowards.
Didn't you do a show about that? Didn't we do a show
We
about that?
did on the Blitz.
Yeah, with the Mount
But
Rushmore.
we couldn't say fuck.
Yeah,
because they have the Mount fucking Rushmore of fucking
Confederate
traitors
soldiers.
in
Yeah.
fucking Georgia.
Yeah, and they
Stone
really,
Mountain.
They sell it to be like that's.
They're like fucking heroes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Like, no, you're not
nuts.
fucking heroes.
Okay. Yeah, I get all of that shit, but at least it's in the South.
Yeah,
Right.
well, yeah.
It's not in Jersey.
Georgia. That's pretty far south.
These idiots in,
If it was in Jersey,
in
I'd be like, what
upstate
the
New
fuck?
York
Right.
who have
Way
never,
the fuck
who
up
have
in New
never
York.
left Pig's Knuckle upstate New York, who are flying Confederate flags, are fucking morons.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You've never left. Why are you flying a flag of the South?
Exactly.
They probably
You know.
don't even like sweet tea. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, sweet tea is fucking disgusting. You know why?
Exactly.
Because I'm from fucking New Jersey.
Fair enough.
And that shit doesn't fly here.
Nah.
Fair enough.
Nah.
Either do
Just
cra-
put fucking sugar and water and
Yeah.
fucking call it fucking
Either do
sweet. It's
Cracker Barrels.
disgusting.
Fuck them.
I like regular.
Yeah, fuck
That's
Cracker
why,
Barrel.
that's why we don't have Waffle Houses.
Sweet
here.
tea, Waffle House.
Fucking goobers.
Although when you're really
I like
drunk,
Waffle House.
Although when you're really drunk, I'm fucking Waffle
I
House.
love Waffle House.
I love
right
Waffle
now,
House.
actually.
But that's why we don't have them in Jersey.
I know because
We don't cater to the goobers.
No. No, we don't.
All right, back to your story, young man.
It's the longest review for a beer, though.
Yeah, I know, right? Good transition. My agnostic front shirt with an American flag on it is the reason I'm even here, because I was wearing it at the barracks, and that's how I know old Charlie here, because I met him once before, but I didn't know his
Well, the first time I met you was through Butcher.
Yeah, well, that guy's he's cool, but he kind of dropped off the face.
He's kind of a clown.
Yeah, but I came out one day wearing my Agnostic Front shirt. He was like, "Hey, fucking cool shirt!" Like
I just saw them before I went to boot camp.
My dad, I was like, oh, okay, cool. You want to come to a show with me? And that's how we became friends. Like that's long story short. That's how we became friends. Was over the Agnostic Front shirt that I got off the good graces of my friend who decided to tolerate me getting kicked out of that show in Maryland.
And that's a story of a bromance.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And how hardcore punk brings people together.
That's right.
Yes. Exactly.
No matter what your background is.
Right.
Exactly. This will go down the history books.
Yes.
Yeah. It's on a podcast now.
Yeah, it's there. It's
permanent.
Recorded. It's permanent.
It's going to be on the internet.
It's the internet. Yeah, we just press send.
And someday, West Virginia will get it too.
Is there anybody listening to us in West Virginia?
Virginia, yes,
Not
but
West
I think
Virginia.
it's just him.
No, well, hold on.
I spent a week in West Virginia.
No, hold on. Don't get me confused, all right? I'm never lived in West Virginia. I'm from Virginia Beach by way of Richmond.
Yes.
But
I'm
isn't
not
it-
West Virginia. My dad is.
But isn't it
West
fucked up
Virginia
how
is
like
close
we like make fun of the West Virginia and the whole? But West Virginia was part of the fucking Union. They don't know that in West Virginia.
No.
Yeah, so
Apparently, they don't know it in fucking St. Johnsville, New York either.
Yeah, they don't know.
They're very confused up there.
We got a very bad history program in our schools
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
you could probably trace that back to funding of public schools in West Virginia. That's a whole thing.
That's a whole nother
That's
thing.
a whole other podcast.
This show's about beer.
It's about beer, yeah.
This show's about drinking. We don't talk about education and politics.
I was in West Virginia for a week, and I was on this holler, whatever
Holler.
they call it.
Yeah.
So it was just it was like a house, and they had cows, and they had a big fucking vegetable garden and shit. Mm-hmm. And the house didn't have plumbing, but it had electric.
I'm terribly sorry, Shabine Brewing Company.
And
we started to talk about your beer, and we never reviewed it.
Beer, right? This is perfect.
Shabine, John Beer. Good beer.
So
Pale Ale.
It's a great thing.
these dudes, to make money,
It's better than your potato
they had
chip
the sides of the holler where it went up from the pastures, planted with blackberry bushes.
beer. I think Fitz is here.
In the blackberry bushes, they had
wife's here,
fucking
actually.
Northern Lights fucking high-grade marijuana planted.
Oh yeah.
And because they did that, it was because when they went over with
It's showing up right now.
with the ultraviolet,
I didn't know
it all mixed in with the blackberry, so they couldn't
Talking
tell.
about it since 6 a.m.
So I was down there for a week
much.
with these fucking guys. I was like, "Holy shit, this is what you guys do?" And they're like,
I wish my
and there was like, you know, we're in this fucking like basically like a cabin.
yeah.
You know, and there's like fucking 10 people sleeping on the floor. Everybody's all fucked up and shit. I was like, okay, I gotta go back to Jersey.
I wish I was from that part of West
I was
Virginia.
like, you know,
we didn't have weed where my dad's from. That's all.
we used to. There used to be this guy here in the county.
but this was Clay County, West Virginia.
No, my dad's from McDowell, which is, if anyone
Yeah, well,
listening knows where
Clay
that is.
County
All
is
that.
kind of famous in the weed lore
Yeah.
in the United States because that's where Roger Belknap's from. And he's the one
being
that developed
bombed.
like Northern Lights and
The South is attacking
all
us.
of that shit.
The South will rise again.
The South is rising right now.
There used to be this guy
It's
that
the Berg having fireworks. man.
Charlie remembers from when he was a kid, probably. But there used to be this guy that rode around the county with
Jesus.
the South's attack, the
Were they
South's
shooting
rising
next to your
again.
house?
Well, there used to be this guy that rode around the county in a pickup, and he had this giant fucking rebel flag hanging on a stand on the back of his pickup, right? And he was just some douchebag, right? And I'm not going to incriminate myself, but one day that flag landed in the Franklin Pond.
You know what? I think I've seen that guy driving around.
Yeah, well, his flag ended up in the Franklin Pond, and I'll say no more about it because I was, I was drunk walking around, and the truck was parked there.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
not doing yourself.
no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't know nothing about it. But fuck you. This is Jersey, you
Yes.
fucking moron.
New Jersey, man.
Christ.
Wrong fucking neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just love it how they put the freaking Confederate flag on everything here. It makes no sense at all.
No, they don't put the Confederate flag on everything here. What are you talking about?
The guys, they hang it from their fucking
Well, those
houses.
guys, yeah,
I'm just saying.
It's a good amount of people, though.
Yeah,
It is a good amount of people, yeah.
It's more than zero. It's more than fucking zero.
You know what? I will give a pass to the people who are below that small section of Jersey that is below the
right down below Cape May somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll
give a pass to those people.
Cape May?
Well, yes, there's like a small slice of Jersey. It takes the whole Cape May up, which is like Wildwood and all the other shit.
Dude,
all right,
do that down there.
That's the Mason-Dixon line.
Okay. But the Mason-Dixon line really has nothing to do with the fucking Civil War.
No.
So anybody that was living below that small slither was still fighting for the fucking Union.
Yeah, it was still
in the Civil War.
Yes.
So you shouldn't be waving that fucking flag.
No.
Maybe it was many years of inbreeding that like kind of confused them.
I don't know what it was.
But you get
it's a fucking terrible fucking education, man.
You get down there in the Pine Easement, Gloucester and Salem counties.
Oh yeah.
You get some freakies, maybe.
You gotta stop like teaching people that it was all America, and no, it wasn't all America. The North was America and the South was America, and then they decided we're gonna secede because we want to own people as pets.
No, exactly. Yeah,
no.
States' rights.
No.
Yeah, okay, states' rights, but states' rights for people to own other people.
Right, exactly. It was written into every fucking declaration of fucking secession.
Yes.
We want to own people as fucking pets. And like, well, you can't. Fuck you.
The Constitution and the Declaration of Independence of the United States says you can't.
That's right.
To everyone now.
But we're not getting too political, but I always say, he's like, why do I pay the penalty because some fucking old white guy didn't feel like plowing his own fields? And I pay the penalty.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
What penalty are you paying?
You know what we're talking about. I'm saying
I have no fucking idea.
But
Potts has white privilege.
My dad's got it, Peter.
Yeah, I got white privilege. Yeah, like my dad's side supposedly we're fucking Native American. Don't see it in me, fully.
I don't really.
No, but we're Cherokee.
You look like Elizabeth Warren.
We're like Cherokee Indian, but it's just like I'm just like we're all just. I don't know. I just don't get the whole freaking with that fucking Confederate.
You're not supposed to get it. You just don't worry about it.
All you know is you're from fucking Jersey.
That's right.
I'll say it right now. I think the guys that fly a Confederate flag above the Mason-Dixon line, I think they're just. I'm sorry.
I love the way it looks.
I think they're just fucking racist. I think they maybe.
Yes.
Sorry,
that's exactly what they are.
They know. It's not even like I don't want to say like I don't want to be like It's
exactly what they are.
I think they're trying to hide behind some shit.
Oh yeah, no.
That's all they're doing. They're actually racist, and they just want to be like, states' rights.
Right? Yeah.
You hear the excuse of, no, it's my fucking historical pride. My family used to.
I'm from the fucking capital of the Confederacy. It ain't. No one has. The only people that fly the Confederate flag in Richmond, Virginia,
are in the Klan.
Or they're old and out of touch.
Right.
Or both.
Did you guys ever see that show from like the late 80s, early 90s? It was out of Ireland, but it was like it came here. It was called Father Ted.
No.
Did you ever watch Father Ted?
No.
Bring it up on YouTube. Bring up the Father Ted racist. Right. He's a minister, and he's a priest, and he's in with all the priests. Well, this one priest dies and leaves him all of his belongings. Well, come to find out, the fucking one priest was a fucking huge fucking Nazi. And he leaves him every fucking Nazi memorabilia that the guy fucking owned. So everybody in the town thought Father Ted was a fucking racist because it was bequeathed to him. And he's just like, so everybody in town, he'd go outside, he'd get his newspaper, and he's waving. So I hear you're a racist now, Father Ted. Right? He's like, no, I'm not. I'm not a racist. He's like, should we all be racist now? And he's like, no.
Nobody should be racist.
Just for the record, if they want to drop that Nazi memorabilia off here, I'll take it.
Dude, but
I'm not a racist, but
he likes Motorhead.
But I like Motorhead, and that's some cool memorabilia to have because it's worth a lot of money.
But what is hilarious about the whole thing is like he offended.
But you're not gonna fly a swastika outside your fucking front door.
I'll bring up a funny moment. What the funny thing about the episode
You'll fold it up and put it in the closet and hope it sells for a lot on eBay someday. But you're not gonna fly it outside the front door.
The funny part about the episode is like he offends the massive Chinese population because.
Hey, I got a serious question.
Well, like he let me just finish.
But no, besides Father Ted.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, finish.
No. He offends the Chinese population
of Ireland
because there's a lot of Chinese, and he's doing a little joke with his little buddy that's part of the congregation with him, right?
Is he a leprechaun?
I don't know. He's just a little guy, and he's just like.
Potts is racist.
Yeah, but they want to clean up their house and stuff, and they're like, oh, so he grabs like a lampshade and he puts it on his head. He's like, oh, me Chinese, he's doing the whole fucking Chinese, fucking making fun of Chinese.
Chinese people don't wear lampshades on their heads.
I know.
Those are white fucking frat boys that do that.
Yeah, and the Chinese is standing outside and they're looking at him. He's like, no, I didn't mean anything. So fast forward into like the next scene. And the Chinese is coming because he asked them to the people he offended.
The Chinese is coming.
He asked. Wait! It's a funny show. He asked them that he asked them to come over so he can apologize. And he's like, look at this. Like the maid doesn't even clean. And he's like, look at the window.
That's the name of the episode. Yeah. The Chinese is coming.
Yeah. He's like. Look at the window. It's so dirty. And he's going like this. Dude, he's going like this. And he's going like this. And the dirty mark is right.
For those of you who can't see Chris Potts right now because this is audio only, he's waving his arms around.
Yeah. So he's waving his arm. He's waving his arms.
And he has a lampshade on his head.
Wait, no. The guy, he invites, then the next scene, he invites him over to apologize to him.
His wife's outside right now.
Yeah. He's coming up. I'm going to make it real quick. He's coming over, like, they're coming over and they're walking towards the window. He's like, look at the window. It's so dirty. The maid doesn't even clean or anything. Jesus Christ. So he's waving his arms like crazy. He goes, look at this. Look how dirty the windows is. And he's going like this and he's waving his arms in, like, anger. And on the other side, the Chinese just see the little black smudge that's, like, on his face. So he looks like Hitler and he's going like this with his arms and he's going like this and he's waving his arms and the Chinese get offended again.
I have to watch this.
Dude, you'll love the show. Every episode is freaking great because the father...
Well, you don't even know what it's called.
It's called Father Ted.
Oh, I thought you said it was just... Did you ever see that show? It was the Irish show and Father Ted was in it?
Father Ted. The guy is now passed away. He's deceased, but who plays Father Ted. But the retired father on the show is fucking awesome because all he says is like...
Tom just handed me some shit.
Yeah, can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
He just really threw me a curveball with that.
Yeah, he totally fucking threw me off.
Yeah,
I got some fucking neo-Nazi propaganda thrown at me.
I received them from a skinhead at City Gardens in Trenton.
One of the rallies.
This is fucking... You've had this for like fucking 20 years.
Probably 30 some years.
30 years.
30 some years.
I'm not even gonna describe what's on this.
I can't. Wow, I just read that now. Did you read that?
I've had them for easily 30 years. Easily.
How do you have more than one of those?
I can't.
No, they're all different ones.
No, none of us can say it.
They're all different.
Yeah.
Oh,
See?
We read the first one. We're just like, oh, I'm out.
Okay,
I just assumed they were all the same.
Nah.
Oh, well, hell yeah.
Jesus fuck.
You definitely can't read that one.
Wait, some guy?
Some skinhead in Atlantic City.
Yeah, some skinhead was handing them out at City Gardens in Trenton at a show. I don't know, 1987.
Did he get his fucking ass kicked?
No.
Not in Trenton in 1987 at City Gardens. No.
Jersey has failed me.
I'm not trying to make excuses for people, but if any young people are watching this, don't think that. I'm not going to repeat anything that I'm reading right now, but...
And then the classic.
Oh, yeah, of course. I know that the political climate right now is...
I do love the song. The fucking song is killer.
The political climate right now is a little weird, but don't think that it's anything new.
No.
It's not
No.
new. It's not new. But
this
it's
is from 1987. I'm not going to repeat anything, but this is from 1987, and it is just as bad, if not worse, than the shit you hear today.
Yes.
No, it was way worse then.
I'm not making excuses, but you know, just be aware.
Even then, if you notice, the address is Lincoln, Nebraska. That's all you need to know.
Another fine Confederate state.
I've saved these things for 30 years.
Hey, wait,
They're going back in.
Tom, you could have fooled me. I thought that would said Oxford, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Another fine Confederate state. Or it could be fucking Oxford, New Jersey. Jesus Christ.
I've had these 30 fucking years, and they're going very bad.
I was 6 years old.
Pass these down to my daughter.
How the fuck that in New Jersey that shit was able to fly? During
because you have no idea what the City Gardens scene in Trenton was like.
Yeah,
they tell me some stories about.
John Stewart was the bartender there.
Yeah. So
John Stewart from the Daily Show was the bartender at this fucking place. That place was insane. What's the book? You can't. You just pick up this book. We're on a podcast.
Okay. The book is called Notice: No Slam Dancing, No Stage Diving, No Spikes. An oral history of the legendary City Gardens in Trenton, New Jersey.
Yeah.
This fucking book tells you all you need to know about the Trenton punk scene.
Yeah.
I might have to borrow that sometime.
Yeah.
The stories you guys have told me about City Gardens, man, I was just like, wow.
Wait, I have a fucking question.
It wasn't called Shitty Gardens.
City Gardens
for nothing.
I have a question.
Yes.
How's this fucking beer?
It's not bad. I'm not a.
Nobody from fucking Shabine even wants to hear their name on this show at this point.
Not right now.
Oh, come on. They're cool with what we said.
The hard left we took? Nah.
No, they're cool with
So, we're drinking John beer. It's an IPA. And it's got that John Deere look to it.
Oh no!
But it's John beer.
Shabine would like to hear the.
I think it's a quality. I think it's a quality IPA.
Well, I think fucking.
Hey,
I think the guys at Shabine probably laugh when people pull up with fucking Confederate flags in Connecticut too.
I would guess.
You're in Connecticut.
They have a sense of humor about it.
Is there one left?
No, they're all gone.
Okay.
You're in Connecticut. You want a taste of it?
You want some? I'll take some.
And you know what? I think it's a pretty good freaking IPA, man.
So you get the IPA taste out of it, and you could. I also feel like you're down like you could fucking drink it.
You're saying it's You're saying it's chuckable.
Yeah,
it's chuckable.
Very chuckable.
Because you go by Chuck too, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
we got fireworks going on.
So we have a problem with the fucking hipster beer community with the word crushable.
So
this beer's crushable.
Yes,
and it pisses me off because I don't know what it means. It's dumb.
Yeah,
and I'm
Fitz's definition is crushable means you chug the can, crush it, and then hit the hipster with the crushed can.
Right.
I've never seen a hipster crush a beer.
No, exactly. Exactly. So we've banned the word from the show.
Also,
we don't drink anything called crushable. It's they read because it irritated me so much. They renamed it chuckable. So it's chuckable.
So you don't drink Natty Lights?
Yeah, I do, but they're chuckable.
Chuckable?
And then chuckable. And then we don't use the mouthfeel term.
Mouthfeel.
No more mouthfeel.
How's the mouthfeel on the John beer?
Was there a mouthfeel?
Mouthfeel? That's got good mouthfeel. Feels good in my mouth.
We got a fireworks display going on outside my house.
Fireworks in September. What the fuck are they doing?
It's Ogdensburg Day.
Ah, shit.
They heard us talking about the Confederacy and they got all kinds of pissed off.
Yeah, the white people got uppity.
Yeah, the white people got uppity.
The white people got uppity. We all got uppity.
Yes. So what else?
That's it, man. I got nothing else.
I got nothing else either.
I think we've gone fucking overboard.
I think so.
We went into.
Well, we had two special guests. That,
we did.
So it's not our usual. Just
they're
us
very
three
special.
And Fitz.
Oh
and,
yeah, super special.
We had Slamdrew, who's second appearance on the show.
Yeah, he's been on the show before, and he's a a U.S. veteran.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if that came out in the first one.
Support your troops.
Support your troops.
Veteran.
Yeah.
Slamdrew's a veteran.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to go Doug Stanhope on this stuff.
Okay.
Don't support all your troops. Support the ones that aren't assholes.
There you go. Yeah.
Some troops are assholes.
Yeah, they
Yes,
can be.
they are. I work for
fact.
for them. Like they're fucking.
Support the troops.
Yes.
But if he's a dickhead,
Don't support him.
punch him in the face.
Exactly.
Say fuck you. I don't care if you're a troop.
He's no better than anybody else.
Hey,
Punch him in the face.
If you want to know if a guy's a dickhead, you can't make a decision. Just hit me up on Instagram at White Claw Cajun.
White Claw Cajun.
I'll let you know. I can tell them about 5 seconds.
You're really running with this White Claw fucking shit, right?
It's not a bit.
It's not a bit.
It's not a bit.
just like you like mullets in real life, right?
Are you?
Yeah. I love mullets.
The fish.
Like you said Bolins for a second. That's
fish?
That's an inside joke.
Different
between me and
story. Different
That's an inside
story.
joke. That's an inside joke. No one's gonna get it. I just won't have time to explain. But
So,
All right.
anyway, fucking, hey, Inebriation, you want to order stickers? We got stickers.
Inebriation at yahoo.com. Throw that into PayPal. You get 2 stickers sent to your house, $7.
And,
$7, man.
And we can't fucking email them to you.
No, we can't email you the stickers. You're a fucking moron.
Yes.
If you send us $8 and you want us to email you stickers, we're just taking your $8.
Yes.
No. He said he's
So,
That's not how stickers work.
no.
By the way, before we end, what do you guys think of this Shebeen fucking beer?
I thought it was really good.
Because we started to review it, and then we started insulting everyone in the South.
I think the Shebeen John beer is a pretty fucking good IPA.
It's a good IPA.
It's got.
Yeah.
I love the label, man.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to
Exactly,
buy this
yes.
because I thought the label was cool.
Yeah.
And man, it's fucking good beer, man.
It is good beer,
It tastes
man.
good. You can drink a bunch of them. So.
Yeah,
It makes Charlie think of high school.
Yeah.
I'm not an IPA expert, but most session IPAs are like 4.5%. This is at 5.5, I believe.
Yeah, and
If
it's
I'm wrong. It's just as drinkable as the 4.5.
It's just
just
as
as good.
crushable.
Crushable.
I'm glad you didn't say that. Chuckable.
Chuckable.
Chuckable. Come on.
Yeah. And so here we go, man.
Yeah.
And good shit.
Yes.
Enjoyed it. And thank you, Shebeen, for making more good beer.
Yeah. And we drank a shit ton of Yingling today.
We drank a lot of Yingling.
Yeah, we went to the
Yingling
roots.
traditional lager, Yingling fucking Oktoberfest.
We went to the roots.
And
My favorite fucking beer.
now I'm going to take the young fellers home.
Okay.
You gonna
We're
drink some more?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to get some more beer. And we're going to eat some pizza.
I'm gonna go home and sleep.
I'm gonna eat a rack of ribs.
You can eat a fucking rack of ribs.
And then watch The Sopranos because Potts is paying for it.
Potts is paying for it.
I told you I'm gonna cut you off soon. Don't worry.
Well, that's what I said. Just let me know when it's done.
I'm keeping my HBO, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Hey, good night. I'm not playing any music tonight.
No music today.
We don't need any fucking music to end the show.
No.
The show's over.
Show's
Turn it
done.
off now.
Bye.
If you didn't like it, go fuck yourself.
Cheers.
Bands we mentioned.
Yeah, listen to the bands that we mentioned. Support the breweries that we mentioned.
Yes.
If you're in central New York, fucking trek your way up to the hills in Litchfield
And see Crazy Willie.
and see Crazy Willie.
Yes.
All right. Peace out.
Later.